What should I say? This comparison is serious.
Uh, yeah.
Welcome back, runners, to another running shoe comparison on the channel. Today we are going deep because the two shoes we are comparing are well outstanding. Honestly, they might be the best models I have run in over the last few years, and that's a feeling I both respect and I like to share with all of you. Running in these shoes is happiness in all the forms. The kind of happiness that makes you sprint up in a hill just to feel the bounce of the foam. And I don't like uphill running. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the EVO SL and a new Adizero Adios 9. Boom, next level. Can we say to the moon? We even got an astronaut in the back to confirm the top level. And as always, I bought these shoes with my own money. No brand deals, no bias, and 100% honest review. We're going to start with a quick comparison of the specs, and then we will go through also Midsole and upper, and finally my conclusions. And hey, if you like this content, make sure to subscribe and join this growing community. So let's start with the Adios 9. This shoe is super light, just another 84 grams in US cent size. This is not just light. Did Adidas forget some part of the shoes maybe? True to size, so you don't need to play the guessing game. The drop is 7 millimeters with a stack height of 27 millimeters in the heel and 20 millimeters in the forefoot. That's low, like a supercar low, but still comfy, like a supercar with the heated massage seats. It features a mixed continental rubber with light traction rubber in the outsole, and the foam, we are talking of the elite Adidas Light Strike Pro foam. No carbon plate, no energy rods. It's an analog Porsche, pure runner connection. And it's affordable, around 40 euro in Europe, not cheap, but for what you get, very solid value. Now over to the EVO SL. This one weighed 246 grams in US 10.5 size because heads up it runs small, still light, especially if you consider the stack. 30.5 millimeters in the heel, 32 millimeters in the forefoot, with a 6.5 millimeters drop. It uses a full continental rubber in the outsole. Do I even need to talk about continental rubber? It's like MotoGP slicks, but durable, grippy, sticky, and fast. Again, Light Strike Pro foam in the midsole, actually the same version as in the Adios Pro 3. No energy rods here either, but there is a small stability shank in the midfoot here. Price around 50 euro in Europe. Again, great value for a performance trainer. Let's dive into the outsole. The Adios 9 features this light traction outsole with a patch of continental rubber, same as what's used in the Adios Pro 4. The grip is outstanding, even on wet roads or track surfaces. It's light, flexible on each stride, and it's built for fast running on the road. Those little micro lags, they made a big difference. Better multi-directional grip, better toe-off feel, and just enough flexibility to make the transition smooth. Now the EVO SL has a full continental rubber outsole, but with less coverage overall. You will see these holes cut out of the sole like a MotoGP fairing drilled for performance. There's less surface contact than the Adios 9, which means lighter weight, more exposed foam, slightly less grip in wet conditions, but it's still grippy, just not quite as sticky as the Adios 9, especially in wet conditions. Fun fact is that I have put more than 400 miles in the Adios Pro 3, which has a similar continental rubber, and it's barely showing wear. This stuff feels like it was built for space missions. Adidas NASA collab when? So both outsoles are excellent, but the Adidas 9 has the edge, especially in wet conditions. Both shoes feature the Light Strike Pro, as we said already, the Adidas top tier form, but here is the twist, not all the Light Strike Pro feels the same. In the EVO SL feels firmer, more stable, just like in the Adios Pro 3. In the Adios 9 is softer, more forgiving, closer to the Adios Pro 4. The Adios 9 here really surprised me. For such low stack height shoe, This is pretty comfortable. I expected a flat, dry ride, but nope, it's snappy and cushioned without losing the road feel. The EVO SL, on the other hand, gives you more bounce, more energy return. Honestly, it feels like a training version of a race shoe. No plate, no roads, but that bounce, super. I've done more than 100 miles in it, and the foam still feels fresh and responsive. Different use cases for sure, but not as different as I expected. The Adios 9 has that low to the ground race feel. The EOSL gives you more comfort and energy return for tempo runs and long intervals. Here is where it gets spicy. The Adios 9 upper is extra light, very breathable, maybe too breathable. I tested it in 2 degrees Celsius and my feet were completely freezing. Narrow fit, especially in the toe box, feels a little bit plasticky, but locks your foot pretty well. There's this light lock system running from the heel collar till the forefoot through the lacing area. It adds structure, helps when running fast, keeps everything in place. The heel is pretty minimal, not much padding, but still a good lockdown. The tongue is gazetted, which I love, and there's an handy little loop to help with the lace pressure. Downside, as always, the laces, flat, skinny, not my favorite. Now, in the USL, the upper has more padding, especially in the collar and in the heel. There is much more structure. Roomer in the toe box, maybe a bit too roomy for me. Less breathable than in the Adios 9, but warmer in the winter. The mesh feels more durable, more everyday trainer than race day weapon. But the tongue, not gazetted, a bit too short, and slides constantly. Not a deal breaker, but come on, Adidas. Give these things a better tongue in the version 2. Full lowdown is decent, but I do get a little bit of foot sliding, especially in the forefoot and especially on corners. Again, not a race shoe, but worth mentioning. Now, if you made it this far, thank you. You must love shoes as much as I do. So let's sum up. So Adios 9 best for short workouts, track intervals, fast tempo sessions, runners with a narrow fit, people who enjoy a minimalist connected ride, but not the most protective shoe. And probably not the best for long runs, unless you are a gazelle. EOSL best for tempo runs, daily fast training, longer sessions without fatigue, runners who like some cushioning and the room in the forefoot. Basically, a fun shoe that can do a lot. It's not made for racing, but honestly, unless you are trying to qualify for the Olympics, you could race in it. And me, I'm already considering to buy a second pair of EVO because with Adidas, we never know what version 2 will look like, and sometimes they break our hearts. Remember, this was a comparison video, but I've done full reviews on both shoes. Check them out here and here. Plus, I've done an randomized review for the EVO SL, so check it out. Got questions? Drop in the comment down below. Like what you saw, leave a like, share with your running mates, and subscribe to stay in the loop. And until next time, which will be soon, because I have another shoe which is ready to test. Keep running, keep smiling, and maybe stop buying so many running shoes. Just kidding, don't stop. Ciao.